Hello everybody and welcome in this new video. So today we will try to continue what we have started in the last video, which is the first one of the lesson number 6. Okay, so we talked about classes and objects the last time. We introduced inheritance, but now we will be talking more deeply into inheritance by talking about some problems that we might encounter in case of multiple inheritance, for example. And we will be also talking about operator overloading, which is a very interesting concept that can make the life easier for programmers, right? So let's go. Okay, so as I said, the last time we just introduced a little bit the inheritance, but actually we can do something really interesting. As I said, in Python we are allowed to make a class that can inherit from more than one class. Okay, so let's try to do that. So for example, we have class A, right? And we have, for example, function A that print, for example, this is A, and class B, which is, for example, a function B that print this time this is B, right? And the second thing we will do is we will make a class C that inherit from B and A at the same time and just pass. Okay, so now actually by doing that we are making this class C able to access to the functions of class B and class A. So the object that we will create from this class will have in this time two methods, func A and func B. So let's try to do that. So for example, we have object C, and let's just make C func B C dot func A. Func A. Okay, let's see what will happen. And this is it, right? This is B and this is A. So we have no problem in this time because the functions within A are not the same functions in B. Okay, so for example, let's try something interesting. So for example, we have at this time func and func here. So what will happen? By calling c.func, which one of those two functions will be viewed? Let's try to see. Okay, as you can see here, this is B. So actually, this is the function that C took, and not this. Let's try something here. Let's do class C, class A, then class B. We will just change the order of the arguments here. And now we have, this is A. Okay, so this is actually a problem when you make two classes and a class that inherit from these two classes at the same time, and these two classes share the same function. So C will inherit in the case that there are two functions, it will inherit the function of the first argument. So we started by A here, so this means that we will take this function and not this function. So if we started by B, we will take this instead of this. So let's try to make something more complex than that. We will have a class A. Let's say that this is class B that inherit from A, and this is C that inherit from A and class D that inherit from B and C also pass. Let's make D dot inherit. Okay, this is D of the class D, and we will show the function. So at this time, let's start by B. Okay, so actually you will say, okay, we started by B, then we will see this function. Okay, and let's see the result. Okay, as you can see here, this is right. We have this is B. Okay, so what's about this configuration? C then B. So we will start by C, and let's see what will happen. Oops, as you can see here, we still have this is B instead of this is A. So normally you will say that, okay, we started by C, we will enter to C, we have passed, so this actually means that we will take this function directly because we didn't override the function within C. But this is wrong in Python 3. Okay, in Python 3. So in Python 3, when you have a class that don't override the mother class, you will move directly to the second class. Okay, and when you move here, you will be taking this function. So if we override the function within C, we will have the first result that we have seen the first time. Okay, right, and let's say that. So okay, so this time we have this is C. So actually this is a really big problem, because when you have more than one class that share the same function, if you don't make the correct order here, you will be, for example, taking the wrong function, which can alter your program after that. Okay, so this problem is known by the deadly diamond of death. Okay, you can search for it and see more information if you want. So this is all about multiple inheritance, and see you next time to talk about operator overloading.